Welcome to the Washington Shame Game, where you, the viewers, test your knowledge of the most shameful statements made by elected officials. I'm Wild Bill for America, your host. A warning though, because this involves liberal Democrats, some of the materials may not be suitable for children. But hey, that's liberalism for you. Question number 1. When making her case for the confiscation of all legally owned firearms from citizens, which politician said this? When the gunman realizes that no one else is armed, he will lay down his weapons and turn himself in. That's just human nature. Answer: Dianne Feinstein. California must be so proud. All right, next question. Who is quoted as saying this in the book American Evita? Shut your effing mouth. It's bad enough I have to look at you blank blanks. I don't have to effing talk to you. Answer: that was Hillary Clinton's response to a law enforcement officer who said good morning to her. What a shame it would be for a person like that to have the honor of being the first female president. But that is exactly the kind of person that liberals cheer for. Next question. When talking about the horrendous debt that is crushing our economy, who said this? We must spend our way out of debt. Answer: that was Joe Biden, totally ignoring the fact that it is government spending that got us into this mess in the first place. Americans are deeply concerned about the destruction of the job market and the growing dependence on government for basic needs. Historically, that is a first step towards a totalitarian government. Which politician answered those concerns by saying this? The fastest way to create jobs is when people use food stamps. That would be Nancy Pelosi, whose name always seems to pop up when you Google dumb things people say. And we cannot leave out the fake, manufactured racism the left uses to vilify good people. Which elected official actually said this in a fundraising letter? The T in Tea Party stands for the Burning Crosses of the KKK. Answer: Alan Grayson, a man who wants to be known as the most vicious man in Congress. However, Grayson will have to try harder than that to beat the reigning champion of viciousness, who is the subject of our last question. While soldiers and Marines were locked in combat against Al-Qaeda in the early days of the Iraq War, who went on national TV and announced, "The war is lost"? That would be Harry Reid. In one fell swoop, he knocked Jane Fonda out as America's worst traitor. You'll wonder why the war against terror is still dragging on? Oh, possibly because a United States senator told the terrorists that they're winning. Wow. Talk about giving aid and comfort to the enemy in a time of war. The fact that Harry Reid hasn't been taken out by returning vets is a testimony of their professionalism. And that wraps up our first edition of the Washington Shame Game. If you scored 100%, you're probably either homeschooled or a Tea Party member. And if you think these people are heroes, you're probably hopeless. Please remember these questions next time you're at the voting booth. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.